Dancer and DJ Sir Leslie Stephen Boss has died. He was 40 years old. Twitch, as he is known by his uncountable Instagram followers, got his break in Hollywood once he competed on the show Thus You Think That You'll Dance. He was a follower favorite and also appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Reportable blood count news on 13 December 2022. News of his overtime projected an environment of shock and sorrow in his retinue moreover as his fans. The reason for this shock and despair was the aura and attractiveness of his spirited personality that created it not possible for them to believe that a person like him can try suicide. Why did he do this? Was it he himself or some other person who killed him? What we have a tendency toward the explanations that crystal rectify him to his demise. Of these queries were left open complete when his death. Before we answer these questions, ensure to love, subscribe, and hit the bell icon thus you will keep atop latest celebrity gossip and news. Twitch was found dead during Alice Space Motor Inn from a self-inflicted gunfire wound on Tuesday. Consistent with law authorities, Twitch's suicide letter created obscure mention to his struggles in the past. The note does not create it clear what he was thinking regarding. Consistent with the investigation, Twitch took an Uber from his house to the motor inn that was lower than a mile from his house on weekday morning. So he placed his phone into heavier than aircraft mode in order that nobody may contact or monitor him. No one is aware of evidently what caused this. When his death, loads of queries arising why he committed suicide when he was enjoying a lifetime of privilege. There are many speculations about his death. A number of these embody monetary troubles, domestic stick turbulences, skilled life issues, depression, or psychological drawbacks. First and foremost problem that pinches one to be targeted is that the degradation of finances of the superstar. It's been a rumor that Twitch was facing a really high-stature financial problem in his life. It is claimed that he might need taking his life thanks to the rising burdens of economic troubles. Users on social media who have an interest in exploring the subject try to get what could have prompted Twitch to finish his own life. It was a wide control belief that he had lost a big quantity of cash as a result of major Bitcoin investments that he had created supported a number of the Instagram profiles that he followed in lightweight actor Columbus Short, who co-marked with Twitch within the film Stomp the Yard in Homecoming, has given his own apparently spontaneous conspiracy theory concerning Twitch's death in relation together with his monetary problems by suicide. According to the proof that we have a tendency to have, Stephen and Columbus possibly initially became aware of each other through the Diversion Society. When that, it seems that every one of their future social interactions were tied in some manner to their several careers. Columbus, while not giving any evidence to support his claim, saying that the explanation Twitch took his own life was as a result of he was having monetary difficulties. As Columbus, in his Twitter video, speaking regarding Twitch's death, said, "What if you invest in one thing that took your whole life savings? Possibly. Yeah, hey, it gets rough. It gets rough. However, still it's not clear whether or not it had been financial issue or something else, as consistent with sources getting ready to Twitch's family. This theory is uncorroborated because the previous DJ on the Ellen DeGeneres Show and anyone in his family weren't longing any reasonably financial difficulties. Although his partner has not created any statements during this regard, it's an indisputable fact that his death has caused a commotion in Hollywood and has unleashed a variety of theories concerning what would or what crystal rectify him to require his own life during a building room. Domestic problems can even be a reason for his suicide, as announced by some fans online, even supposing this claim has been rejected by Twitch wife and family. However, still it is one aspect to be mentioned once talking regarding his death. It was reportable that Twitch's wife reported to LAPD about disappearance of Twitch when he left home while not his own car. The questionable issue during this regard is why his partner was troubled regarding his deed of his house once there was nothing of rivalry between them. Why wife of a grown-up man can grow suspicious of his leaving home without car. Some folks online argued that there might need been an exact drawback between the both. In spite of all speculations, Twitch's wife, Alker, failed to open up about anything regarding this. She said, "It's with the heaviest of hearts that I actually have to share. My husband Stephen has left us." She continued, "Stephen lit up each area he stepped into. He valued family, friends, and community, especially else, and leading amorously and Lightwave was everything to him. He was the backbone of our family, the most effective husband and father, and a thought to his fans. This statement of her fully negates the notion of any domestic rivalry between the pair. Ellen Lee DeGeneres, the host of Twitch Escape television show, has recently are available in the worlds of argument thanks to her conduct along with her coworkers. She has been placed into an investigation by Warner Bros. Non-public restricted due to her misconduct with her coworkers. Ellen DeGeneres' public broadcast is thought for her kindness, diversion, and friendly interviews with illustrious people. But Selection reports that Warner Media is wanting into the claims that the culture at the Ellen DeGeneres show is toxic. The show's production company, Telepictures, and distributor Warner Bros. TV sent a note to staffers language they need employed Warner Media's worker relations cluster and a third-party firm which is able to interview current and former staffers regarding their experiences on set. Variety reportable a rep for Warner Bros. TV declined to comment for Selection story, and another rep for the Ellen DeGeneres show did not reply to the same request from the publication. This news has been testified by Today Show as they announced on Twitter. A supply getting ready to production of the Ellen American State Jenner's show has confirmed to NBC News that Warner Media has launched an interior investigation into the show amid reports alleging a cytotoxic work environment. Light of those blames, netizens are of the opinion the conduct of Ellen Lee DeGeneres can even be one and all the reason for the severe call taken by Twitch. Folks are occupation out Ellen Lee DeGeneres to answer these accusations, to testify her innocence, whereas she had already announced regarding the sorrow she felt for the death of Sir Leslie Stephen Twitch boss. In this contemporary era, we have a tendency to commonly get the news of depression of high-finished superstars. They are absolute to show the globe that they are living a lifetime of happiness, whether or not it's true or not. These false portrayals of their inner condition place them in an existential crisis that creates a whirl of meaninglessness around them till they are destitute of any reasonably personal happiness and fall a prey to psychological disorders like depression. This may are the condition of Stephen Boss Twitch, which might have crystal rectifier him to require his own life. Regardless of the reason or causes of his death, nothing is evident why he took himself to a forceful end. He was a star, a joyful and spirited personality, and that we hope that police can uncover truth reasons of why did this catastrophe take place. For additional fascinating videos like this, get yourself aboard by subscribing our YouTube channel and keep atop celebrity gossip and showbiz news.